So, hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. And yes, you can see I have a friend with me here. What do you want to be called as?
Look at the username.
Okay, Blazer. Is that how you say it correctly?
Yes, Blazer.
Blazer, my friend Blazer here. And we are going to tell you a theory that I personally made myself. But my friend Blazer here had more ideas that can help me, if you will. So what do you want to get started?
Okay, first off, I think we should start off what the theory is about.
Okay, so the theory itself is about Willy Wonka wearing his gloves all day within the factory.
We need to be specific which Willy Wonka though. It's not the old 1900s version, it's the 2005.
Yeah, it's because obviously the Gene Wilder's version doesn't wear gloves. Johnny Depp's version, which I love, wears gloves, and I watched the movie thousands of times, and I realized he never takes his gloves off ever within the movie that we see him. Like when the first frame we see him until like the last ending scene of the movie. He doesn't take his gloves off. But
he doesn't take it off at all.
No, but Lisa here has more into it. More
just to let you know, when I'm doing theories, I go crazy.
Yeah, me too. And this is my first theory that I have done. So,
so let's get into it. First off, we need to start off with the fact that he never takes off his gloves at all. He just wears them entirely. And most people think that he's a germaphobe, but he's not, because he hugs people in the movie. So if he was a germaphobe, he wouldn't go hugging people.
Yeah. And didn't you say something else there's much more than the glove, why he wears gloves?
Yes, there's a little bit more to it than just wearing gloves to look stylish. You need to notice that the gloves are leather. And from what I have heard and somewhat experienced, I got burned myself a little bit, more than once. And from what I've experienced, leather-like material, or kind of like, I'm not sure, the kind of like swimsuit-like material, that actually soothes the skin if you're burnt. So the theory is, Gianna's here. Gianna, you go by Gianna.
Bell Wonka.
Bell Wonka's theory here is that Willy Wonka burned himself at a point in his life.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go into the details on all the details on how this happened and why he wears the gloves.
And I did wrote a story called "Why Willy Wears Gloves." It's on my Wattpad page. I can put it down, link below, if you're interested in reading it. But without further ado, let's get into this theory that I have. So, which video should we start?
I'm trying to think. Hang on. I'm not taking off the mask. I think we should start off with the scene, the ending scene with him and Charlie's family.
Okay, let's do that then. So I'm going to
So let's say you have to read an incredibly long
Ignore the
email from
ads,
your boss
they
that
are
you have
not
to finish before the
ours.
big...
Yes. So I'm just gonna
So, yes.
so yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go into the hugging detail.
Yes.
Sorry, we're late.
Oh, and also notice how he takes off his hat and jacket.
But he doesn't take off his uniform jacket.
Yeah.
And you also need to keep in mind, he's wearing like 3 to 4 layers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pause it.
And he's still wearing the gloves too.
He's still wearing the gloves. He would have taken them off, clearly. And not only that, did you notice how he leaned over to his dad?
Yeah.
His back was completely straight. It wasn't bent. He didn't bend it.
But also, he's kind of like cautious a little bit.
Yeah, he's like all tight.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets to the point where you're thinking, that is very odd behavior. I mean, I know it's been a long time since you've seen your dad, but you shouldn't be that horrified.
I mean, I don't know. He did want to when he become a chocolatier, and his dad didn't want to, but still.
Yeah.
Charlie wanted another like amends, like apology, like
Yeah.
make up. And is there anything else that Willy goes to therapy? Yeah, that one.
Yes, the therapy scene.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Okay.
still wearing his gloves in this scene.
Candy's always...
See, it's okay. He's still wearing the gloves. As you can see, he's kind of, Blazer told me that he was actually wearing a robe, which I didn't know that it was a robe.
It is a robe. You just thought it was like another jacket.
Yeah.
It's been the only thing...
But it's a robe.
But now I'm just not certain at all. I don't know which flavors to make. I don't know which ideas to try. I'm second guessing myself, which is nuts.
I thought he said he's second kissing himself.
Second guessing.
I thought he said second kissing.
That's what I thought too. For a long time.
Yeah, I felt like, and
And he gets up.
All stiff.
Yeah.
And he's still wearing the gloves.
Yeah.
Hang on. I just heard that noise of when he's getting up. It sounds like he's wearing leather all over his body.
Yeah. But it could be the chair too.
The chair he's on is made of leather, so.
Yeah, I mean, like you can clearly see a little bit of it, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah. Leather, see?
Leather chair.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I have a leather couch and it reclines all the way back, and every time I get up, does not make that sound. That is what he is wearing, making that sound.
Yeah. And I think it was just the gloves too. Like it could be the gloves too, but it could be something else.
I feel like it's more than just his gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we see him flitter his hands around like this.
Yeah, what do they do?
We don't hear that noise.
Mm-hmm.
We just hear him moving around. So this is something all over his body. Leather all over his body. Or he's wearing a rubber suit.
Yeah.
Why? That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I feel like Film Theory already did something like this.
No, I looked it up.
I know he did like a theory of the budget Willy Wonka has to pay.
Yeah, so like theory on Willy Wonka. Let's see. See, like it's a trap. It's rigged. True plan. Like all conspiracy theory, all that. But
they don't have anything on his gloves.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
Or anything like how he's like kind of like cautious, and that could be because like if we go back to the serial killer, let me see, like a psychopath, like hang on, what
Is this weird?
what is a psychopath? If I
I know
can
what a
find it.
psychopath is, and it's Willy Wonka somewhat falls into that category, but not
Yeah.
entirely. Not entirely. It's
Hang on.
PSY.
Okay, so it says like,
That's not psychopath. That's physiopath.
oh, tell me what it is then.
PSYCH
Mm-hmm.
OPATH.
OPTH.
Yeah. ATH.
Oh. Ah.
Type it in. Psychopath is a character by diagnostic features such as superficial charm, high intelligence, poor judgment, and failure to learn from experience. That's
Wait.
not Willy Wonka.
Well, no, actually we could say like Willy Wonka has high intelligence. He made that factory. He's like most
Also at the beginning scene, he made that giant palace of chocolate.
Yeah, like that for the prince. I forget the print, like, but
the chocolate melted.
Yes, which is because it was very hot.
Yeah. Never make a chocolate palace in the desert.
No.
You gotta keep it frozen.
Yeah. But anyway, if you look up, like, there's no theories on like why
he doesn't take off his gloves.
Mm-hmm. Which leads me to believe that
there is something bigger about Willy Wonka's gloves than what meets the eye.
Yeah. And if we look, I like once again, he doesn't
take story. This is your story, I'm assuming?
Well, no, not yet. Okay, so
what you're showing right here?
No, this is the theory part, but I can show you the story if you want. Hang on.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
You don't have to.
I'm just gonna really definitely has something much more than just wearing his gloves for all how
thick material. He's wearing gloves. Why? It's boiling hot in the he must be boiling hot because in the building he says it's warm.
Yeah, okay. Okay, here this is what he says.
What will you design today? Start designing for free at canva.com.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing.
Wrong one, señorita.
Oh yeah, another thing I'm gonna point out. Some people are wearing gloves and some people aren't. Like Violet and her mom's Mike and Mr. TV. But you get the point, like some people not wearing gloves, or some people are, but I'm trying to find the video where, but he says, trying to think of that scene. I can't find that scene. We're trying that. Let's see. I clearly have too much time on my hands, but hang on. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Like, okay, so he takes off his big jacket, but he doesn't take off, his gloves or hat, which, still he's
Wonka? Sure.
Yeah, so Mike TV does say Mr. Wonka, so is Toasty here.
There's Toasty in here.
What? Oh, yeah. I have to keep it warm in here because my workers are used to an extremely hot climate. They just can't stand the cold.
Okay, obviously he's talking about the Oompa Loompas, but I think there's still more that meets the eye, right? Oh no, she muted herself.
Sorry, my little sister came in and I was like, oh no, I don't want her voice being part of the video.
Oh no,
Yeah.
thank you.
So Willy Wonka just said it is very warm, and so did Mike TV's dad.
Yes.
So why wear so thick clothing if it's that warm?
I mean, you could say it's like the
Wear
winter,
thicker clothing than the Oompa Loompas.
but you could say like it's the winter, but
He clearly said it's very toasty in the building.
yeah, that's what Mr. TV said.
Yeah.
But why would Willy Wonka have, like, clearly the Oompa Loompas are, used to like a big hot climate and all
Warm
that.
climate because it's, well, I'm okay.
Okay.
It is very warm. Where they're from, it's very warm because they came from a jungle.
Uh-huh.
But Willy Wonka grew up in a town, and by the looks of it from his childhood, it was usually cold in that area.
Yeah, it's actually the same town that he grew up in this factory. It's the same town.
Yeah, so why wear that clothing? Why wear the 3 layers of clothing inside a very warm and toasty building?
Mm-hmm.
Why? He's not wearing all that to look cool and stuff, being like, oh, hey, I'm able to survive 24 hours in this with 3 layers of clothing on. Woohoo! No, he's not like that. You were not expecting that, were you?
No, I did not.
He's not wearing it to be like that. He's not.
No, he's wearing it because there's something going on.
There's something going on with him.
Mm.
There is something that we do not know about. Oh, wait. I just remembered something.
What?
You remember how one of our classmates from time to time at school would come to school with all this medical stuff on him? Carmen, you remember?
Oh, yeah. Carmen.
Yeah.
And he actually wears, sometimes he would wear. He wouldn't
wear like a thin shirt he didn't want everyone staring at him. So he would wear a very thick shirt, like
with layer, like sometimes
like
he
a
like
sweatshirt or something.
or like a t-shirt that has like layers under it too.
Yeah. So that could be why Willy Wonka's wearing all these thick layers. He's hiding something like that.
He could be like totally ill, or he badly burnt his body. Because like you said.
But if he badly burnt his body, I don't think he'd be wearing that thick of clothing.
I don't know.
You would only wear one layer.
Yeah.
One. So why wear all that clothing and the gloves? He's hiding something.
It could be a mimic. I mean, I used to be a mimic. Yeah.
Can you describe that for me and the viewers, because I don't
Oh,
think most of us would know
anemic
about it.
is like when you don't have enough blood and you kind of like get very tired and you want to faint and you're just very tired all the time.
Not enough blood. Notice how pale he is.
Yeah,
That could be the case.
it could be also just, you know,
He's not trying to show off doing a 24-hour challenge. No.
no, no.
You know, only doing the impression again?
Nah, but why would Willy have all that like clothing if there's something wrong with him? And a lot of people say
Most people wear thick clothing to hide something. Like, I'm just gonna go into this. If certain people don't want to find out they're pregnant, they would wear like a sweatshirt or thick, heavy clothing to hide that.
Or even like cutting themselves because they're very suicidal.
Yes, exactly.
And it's not like either if you're hiding a pregnancy or you're harming yourself or whatever, and you don't want people to know about it.
I'm good.
Okay.
I got to stay. I got the mask to stay on.
I mean, we could go hours upon hours with this, but I don't know, Leo, what do you think?
To be completely honest, the only reasonable explanation to why he would wear all this thick clothing and the leather gloves is that he not just burned himself, but he's dealing with medical situations, which is why he would be so pale.
Mm-hmm. He could
but
be
also that he's not getting enough proteins because he lives in a chocolate factory, and from what I've seen, he doesn't really eat much.
I don't know. Like, we haven't seen him eat. We actually don't see him eat at all in the movie. He doesn't take any
But that's because they don't really want to do any eating scenes.
I don't know. Well, actually, they did eat in the final.
In the chocolate room.
No, well, yeah, but also in the ending. In the ending.
Yeah, they had Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but really, we didn't see him eat.
No, he just sat there stiff.
But we also can see him like grabbing something, but we never see him physically put something in his mouth.
He's nervous, clearly.
Yeah, clearly he's nervous. And
another thing, this is probably off the topic of why he's wearing the clothing. I also noticed that he seems very socially anxious.
Yeah.
Anxiety.
But he also hasn't been around anyone for like a long time, like 10 years.
30 years?
No, 10 years, I think.
10 years. Oh, I got that number wrong.
I don't know. I always had the impression it was like 10 years since he has closed this factory down. Or something. I can't remember.
He didn't necessarily shut it down. He just didn't open it up to anyone.
Yeah. He sure was making candy and chocolate and all that.
Yeah.
But why would he
wear all this thick clothing? Why is he so pale? And why is he wearing the gloves?
And why definitely. But also why he doesn't like being touched mostly. Why is it like
his skin is sensitive?
Yes.
Because he got burned. That's the only reasonable explanation. I got burnt on the arm by being splashed by boiling hot water when flipping burgers.
And keep in mind that he said with hot melted chocolate. How many?
There are many ways in how he got burnt. Either he was doing something with the machines, or he was testing the chocolate.
Yeah.
And he got burnt from that. And he probably got too close to the waterfall. That you saw how close it was. It was pretty much at splashing range.
Yeah.
You would slightly get burnt.
And like I don't know if you've seen here we go. Like when they're walking on these like high
on
tops.
The ramps.
Yeah, the ramps.
Bridges.
Yeah. And that's like not a lot of space to walk on.
Looking at it, it is narrow, but it's not too narrow.
Well, not too narrow, but if you don't be careful, you can go in that hot melted chocolate.
Yes. So why is he wearing all? So do you think this is a good spot to do an end conclusion? Because I feel like we got a lot of information already.
Yeah.
All right. So why is he so stiff, and why does he wear so thick clothing and gloves? One answer. He fell in the chocolate river. Fell in the chocolate river, burned most of his body, and is now pretty pale. Well, blood loss, probably from something else.
Yeah.
And he is hiding all this medical stuff that he is wearing, that he has to wear, which is why we don't see him take off his main jacket. We don't see him take off his gloves or anything.
Except for like those two scenes where he is seeing his father and having that therapy session with Wonka Balloompa.
Yeah.
But that's not.
No, that's not how. That's not why. Why is he But now that I think about it, this is another thing that we need to discuss. Why was he having therapy?
Yeah. I mean, it could be from
talking about chocolate, but I feel like there's more to it than that.
Yeah. And
has
how
something
he's
to do with his dad. It also has something to do with his social anxiety, which I can relate to.
I mean, everybody can relate, or at some point in their lives they can relate to that. But I don't know what else to say. I mean, comment down below what you guys think of this theory. I had some little bit, but me and Leah added a lot more. And if you want to say something, help us out. Definitely, we would love for your opinion and your, what you think, and if you think that we had enough evidence to support our claim.
Yeah. If there's more evidence, we'll find it.
Yeah.
But if you guys have something probably to back us down and downtrack us, I'm not sure if that's the right word to use. Keep it to yourself. We enjoy doing things like this. I enjoy it. She enjoys it. So let us do our thing.
But also, if you guys think that there's if there's something helpful that you want us to point out, or point that out to us, and definitely go ahead. Don't be mean.
Yeah.
Don't be rude. All that. Because if you do, I will delete your comment. So don't do that.
And if you have any other ideas for theories, put them down.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop sharing. But
I saw the screen glitch when you did that.
oh my goodness.
It stretched us out.
But if you guys have any more ideas or thoughts, just comment down below. I would love to like hear
Probably
your
the most
thoughts.
one that they're gonna ask us to do is either if Willy Wonka is related to Charlie in any way, or why Willy Wonka got therapy. Most likely. That's just again a theory.
Yeah, again, a theory, but if you guys want us to do one, we can do one for you. And also,
you guys can check out my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry, there's some commotion going on.
That's fine. But also, make sure you share this video and like this video, because I need honest vote again, and please do subscribe. I want honest vote I can get, and if you like this kind of stuff, support the channel. So
yeah, but then again, that's just a theory, a film theory.
Oh my-
And cut.